Hello everyone and welcome to Engineering Deathmatch. My name is John Welsh and I'll be your host on this caravan of craziness, this dungeon of despair, this fortress of fuzziness. Yeah, I didn't do too well on that last one, but let's go ahead and meet our fuzzy engineers. Up first, hailing from Houston, Texas, is Ming, the Madman Chu. Hi Ming.
Hey John.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been doing IT all my life. Just recently been hired with the Broadleaf Group as a UC engineer. I just recently got my CCIE.
CCIE just recently? All your life? Does that mean that you were in the womb configuring computers, helping people, helping your mom with her laptop?
I was doing embedded in the womb.
Nice. Up next, we have George, the gentrifier Chongris. For those of you at home, gentrification is terrifying. So George, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a collaboration infrastructure manager for Presidio. I like long walks on the beach. I don't like pina coladas, and I take pride in every bug ID that gets written on my behalf.
What about getting caught in the rain? Do you like that?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to hand you guys these very, very confidential scenarios here in just a minute. But before we get started, we're going to go ahead and read a little bit for our audience at home. So the scenario is called Let's Get Lazy. Lazy Endeavors is a company that prides itself on helping customers be lazy. Recently, the IT department at Lazy Endeavors has decided they spend too much time not being lazy. So they would like to force some of their work outside of their department. With this in mind, they've decided that they'd like to enable features in their communications manager that make users provision their own phones. Being lazy, they've asked you to configure this for them rather than them doing it themselves. So, make sense, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so up for grabs on this episode of Engineering Deathmatch is a $50 gift card provided by Invictus Backups. Also, a nice little trophy. So let's get started. This episode is brought to you by Invictus Backups. For more information, visit invictusbackups.com. Alright, contestants, on your mark, get set, go.
So I just read the scenario and it looks pretty tough. But, you know, tough things, they usually are presented to me all the time, and nothing Google can't solve.
Hi everyone, this is John in the booth with evil mastermind Doug Benenti. Look at how quickly he looked at that website. I don't even think he read it. He must have some sort of monster photographic memory or something.
You know, I guess if you've been working in IT while you're in the womb, you need to read quick, because if you don't get a whole lot of time to look at docs in the womb.
There is no way to frame that and not have it sound somewhat disgusting.
Somewhat.
Doug, you were our expendable UC test dummy for this challenge a few weeks ago. What can you tell us about it?
John, it's basically straightforward, but there's a couple of things that can trip you up as you provision self-service.
So give me an example of one that our contestants may run into pretty early in this challenge.
Something that's subtle and obvious at the same time is actually activating the self-service feature in serviceability. Not that I made that mistake.
Should we go back to the tape of your run-through, Doug?
Totally unnecessary, John. Totally unnecessary.
Well, it looks like the Madman is making some good progress here. Let's take a break from him and go see how the gentrifier's doing.
I mean, as far as the scenario goes, I've never done it before. I've heard about CUCM self-provisioning, but I've never actually done it. I mean, I've glanced across one or two of the screens. In theory, it should be fine, but you know, it's broken until it's tested, so I guess we'll just have to see.
Hey wait, I think the gentrifier and the Madman are both using ccierants.com. Isn't that against the rules?
We have rules?
Well, if we did, someone should definitely look at this. I think that in the crook of his hand there, he may have performance-enhancing drugs.
Come on.
No, really. Every time the gentrifier thinks hard, he does that. Just Just watch.
Sure, John, whatever you say.
No, he can't be doing this.
What, John?
I can't believe he would even try to do this here at Deathmatch Arena, and I can't believe that he would think that it would work on the gentrifier. But wait. It's not going to work. Oh my gosh, it worked on the gentrifier. It distracted him. I cannot believe this. We have never seen this at Engineering Deathmatch. I just can't believe he would do this here.
What, John? What is he doing?
Yeah, he's doing the angry politician stratagem. It's you know how politicians, when they don't want you to know what they're doing, they act all angry and loud and stuff?
Of course.
It's exactly that, but for UC. I can't believe that he would have the disrespect to do this to the gentrifier, but let's see what he actually thinks about it.
What I think about George, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
Wow, he really does not like him. Well, while we wait, Doug, can you give us an overview of what the contestants have to do to be successful here?
Sure thing, John. As mentioned before, turn on the service. And creating the plar and marrying it to the auto registration template seems pretty straightforward, but you need to create user device and line templates for both auto registered and provisioned phones.
Okay, I think it's done.
To provision this device, enter your self-provisioning item. You have entered 2. Enter your PIN followed by the pound key. This device will now restart with a new extension. Goodbye.
George still appears laser focused. Must be those performance enhancing drugs.
Sorry, you're not complete.
Looks like Ming didn't configure those device templates correctly. The name didn't match what we asked for on the challenge.
I'm throwing down, all in.
To provision this device, enter your... You have entered 2, 0, 0, 0. Press the enter your PIN followed by the pound key. This device will now restart with a new extension. Goodbye. This device is already provisioned. Contact. This device is already.
You're not quite there.
To provision this device.
Alright, John, I'm ready.
To provision this device, enter your self-provisioning item. You have entered 2. Enter your PIN, followed by the pound key. This device will now restart with a new extension. Goodbye.
We have a winner. Congratulations, George. That was a very, very close challenge. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're the winner of the Invictus Backup $50 gift card, as
Thanks,
well
Ming.
as the Engineering Deathmatch trophy. Ming, you were very close, and it looks like you were just waiting on that reboot, same like him, and you would have been done too. So, congratulations, guys.
Cool. Thanks. You know, I'm kind of like Ricky Bobby. I just hope he's ready for the big, hairy American winning machine.
I have one wife. I have a wife and one son.
I thought he was going to say he had multiple children for a second.
Well, how do I admit? Shit,
Keep going, George.